Myers Beach landmark, it is just about time to replace it.
Wink News was the first to report a local beach builder and his investors commissioned a new pedestal clock, a replica of what once stood there for more than 20 years. In a Wink News exclusive, investigative reporter Salim MacArthur travels to Ohio with a man with a plan to watch the clock makers finish the job.
We are pleased to announce that we will be boarding shortly.
Time flies when you're with a man with a plan. We're going on board with Joe Orlandini as he travels 1,000 miles to check on the status of a build of a landmark that can take Times Square in Fort Myers Beach back in time. And like time, Joe Orlandini doesn't stand still. He's busy rebuilding Fort Myers Beach, so he only has 12 hours to get to Cincinnati and back. His mission?
We're going to put this on today.
To make sure the $38,000 clock is ready to become the welcoming face of Times Square. Peter Verdin says his family's business, the Verdin Company, has been making clocks for 181 years.
I'm the 7th generation of this company. We started in 1842, came here to Cincinnati from France. We've made bells and clocks ever since.
But this is the first time one of their landmark clocks washed away in a storm. So they dug into the more than 20-year-old project file to recreate it.
They might look the same on the outside from today to 20, 30 years ago, but we've got a full engineering team that will look at everything from how the head is attached to the base to how the base is attached to the ground, and even the products on the inside to make sure, like the timepiece and the controller, the hands, the drive shafts, everything to make sure that they're the best possible component that we can put in a clock today.
The teal may surprise you, but as you can see in these 2001 pictures, it's authentic.
Oh, this is the authentic. Look, it's the exact color match, too, to the original.
And if you look closely at what's left of the clock base in Times Square, you'll see the teal there, too.
Fort Myers will be happy to know that they have the only Verdin clock that color in the world.
There it is.
Excited with the results, Joe flies back to Fort Myers Beach to plan for the clock's arrival.
I hope everyone comes to touch it, is what I want them to do. That way they can feel it. Their feet are here on the ground, and they're part of the community again.
Some of you have been asking what happened to the old clock. Joe says he started digging for that clock just days after the storm, but had no luck. However, the mystery has been solved, sort of. Take a look at this picture. It's the clock, buried in a pile of trash that landed in a pool nearby. Sadly, the clock that was lost in Ian and then found is likely gone for good. That trash was hauled away at a time when the family was dealing with the disaster. In the meantime, Joe hopes the new clock, which as you can see is now on Fort Myers Beach, will be installed by the 4th of July. And you can trust us to keep you posted on the progress. I'm Salim MacArthur, Wink News.
Wow, what a sign of hope right there.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty cool to have that back. A lot of people are going to enjoy that for sure.
And it's cool to see the history of it all, going all the way up to Cincinnati, coming back down here. Teal. I'm excited to see it.
I'm too.
All right, well, a Lee County Commissioner